Well, welcome this morning. Thank you for joining us. What's your name? Where do you come from? And why are you here? And what do you do?
My name is Mika. I'm from the Netherlands and I am here to study for ecology. I just felt like that was the right track to go in my life right now.
How was your travel to Thailand? Did you find, like with COVID restrictions, was it difficult or pretty easy to follow the steps?
It was absolutely disastrous. It was a long trek and we had to do a lot of paperwork. I had probably 30 pages in my file when I came here, but it was 100% worth it. So that is saying something.
You said you felt that this was the right direction. So what pulled you towards marine conservation?
It's definitely not my field of work. I've never been in this field before. Before I came here, I was an IT guy and I worked in an office 40, 50 hours a week. And past year, I just kind of got sick of it. I got really bored.
Yeah.
So I started Googling online, I started looking, I watched a documentary about how poor it was going with the sea life. And I just decided that this is the direction I want to go from now on.
Are you liking sort of the culture, the food, just general Thailand really?
Well, it's genuinely my first time out of Europe. I've never really been in Asia at all.
Wow.
And so Thailand is quite an experience. And the culture shock is not even that big. It's just all pleasant, really. I've not had any big downsides. It's just a really good time.
You've done your advanced, haven't you? Your peak performance buoyancy and your rescue. You've also just completed Reef Check Eco Diver. How has that opened your eyes to the marine underwater environment?
Well, I came from only having done my open water. I never really expected to go this far. But now I've been doing course after course and I've been learning so incredibly much. It's unimaginable how much life and beauty there is down there. And I wouldn't have learned that without the Reef Check and the Rescue Dive and all the other courses.
So what's been your most favourite dive so far?
To be quite honest, it is the Rescue Diver. It is very difficult and you learn how to save people. And it's just a lot different from the other dives you've been doing.
Do you have any dream dive destinations that you would like to go to after your experience here?
Well, personally, it's not so much about the dive destinations. There's so many places on the world that you can dive beautifully. But my dream dive would be with family, with people I love and people I get to enjoy with. I'm hoping to do that in the upcoming year.
Do you prefer, bit of a random questions, deep or shallow dives?
Deep dives are fun, but they last so much shorter than the shallow dives do. So I really prefer the shallow dives. You get to see more, the colors are still all there, and you get to spend the full 60 minutes down there. So definitely shallow dives.
What are you going to do next?
For now, I'm going to follow the internship with the coral tribe, just to try to learn a little bit more. And then afterwards, I'm going to be moving to the Caribbean with my parents and following my dive master course.
That's brilliant. Well, Mika, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
A pleasure to be here. Thank you.